One, we are live. Late, but live. Oh, a little bit late and a little bit late. I'm a little bit late. Are you on, Whistle?
Yeah.
I see your number one up there. Welcome, welcome to my show. I will even give you more. It didn't rhyme. Everybody's having dinner but me. Crystal Wall, better late than never. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm buffering.
Yeah, I'm not. But you went to zero. Back on, dear. I guess YouTube is whacking tonight. Good evening, Gene. Welcome. How are you tonight? Sorry I'm a little bit late. YouTube is whacking today. That is. Gene's out, Crystal. I'm sure you can see that.
Yeah, I gotta
But
come back in.
really, hope I'm not buffering and Gene's in. But like I say, things are a little bit technical difficulties. I guess that's the internet for you. So what you been up to, Gene? You feeling better today? Bum 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 bum. Hey, Julianne. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but welcome. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Dave, welcome. Welcome. And you still out here, Crystal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to reboot. We have Maria. Hello, Maria. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to our live show tonight. How's everybody been today? Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Julianne. I made it. I was trying so hard. It just wouldn't catch. So I'm sure you get these difficulties every now and then. But I'm going to try my hardest. Feel better today? Yes, I'm glad you do, Gene. I feel much better myself. Robitussin really helps.
Hi, Jean. Hi, Julianne. Hi, Dave.
What's that? Oh, if they can hear you.
Huh?
That's a fast way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Say it from the background. Maria, I hope everything's going well. Have you moved, Maria, already? And like I say, I don't look at the right that much, but I'm trying to concentrate now on the right side instead of drifting off into my Neverland. Sick with a bad cold. I think that's going around Maria right now. Maybe in the eastern part of the country. Very lot of people, according to my doctor. Kind of early start too.
Oh, November.
Oh, November. Okay, okay. Still in New Jersey, or you said something about Florida? I think I heard Florida.
No, she's moving to Florida.
Wow, you're gonna miss the winters. I know I would love to go to Florida, but I hear they have a lot of bugs. Florida, wonderful, beautiful place. Very beautiful place. Never been there, but a lot of research and a lot of friends from there. So I look on YouTube. It's amazing. So many things you can find out here. And so, Dave, how are you doing today?
Hopefully, no more falls.
Yeah, don't fall. Exactly. Florida is beautiful, very beautiful. It's going to be better than behind you here, the big city with all the big buildings and concrete jungle. Um, Hopefully, it's more secluded than the big city. But it'd be nice to get out of, especially winter coming. Staying in bed. Well, that's if you're not feeling well and you're susceptible to falling. That's probably the best to get better. I had a leg cramp when I left the doctor's last time I was at the VA, and I got out of my chair. I could hardly walk. I had never had that before. Yes, I hear you, Maria. It's nice to get away and start fresh and have fresh thoughts and fresh environment. And I know the memories of what has happened in the past is still with you, but as you move, time goes on, and it'll be a lot better for you.
We
But
want to go back to Washington, but
I hope I haven't heard from Sherry. I hope her test went well. So far, I'm trying to be positive, but she's not out here, so we might have had.
she'd probably be tired.
Yeah, she may be tired because of that. So our prayers are still out with Sherry, and hope everything went well today for her. And of course, for Maria, we need to continue our prayers to guide her along this difficult journey. But things will get better as she gets moving and uh, spends more. That heart, it's a terrible thing. If the heart goes, you might as well forget about it. It's like a motor going out in the car. Sometimes there's no comeback. So mine's been going wacko, but hopefully the doctors will figure out what the bad rhythms are on the EKG. And especially, it's kind of weird when you take a stress test and it comes back positive, and then you see your cardiologist. He wants to do what do they call that thing? Heart catheterization, and that came back clear. So I keep failing these tests, and then go to the slab, and they put that thing all the way through you and look at all your organs of your heart and the valves and it's kind of a. I looked up on the screen. I mean, it's a weird experience. But don't ever let your heart go.
Remember, the nurse told you that it could be in your blood vessels.
Yeah, they say it could be in your blood vessels. So I'll find out. They'll get to the bottom of it. The last doctor I seen was on the outside, so now this one is from the VA, so they might have a better protocol and more modern equipment to get right to the bottom. I should have had the VA do it in the beginning. They're the ones who did the stress test. But so far it's quiet. We have 5 out here right now, and I'm very appreciative of everybody stopping in tonight. And I hope everybody's weather is continuing to be warm right now as we go into fall. I know the nights are very cold. And I left my door open, my porch door open last night, and boy, it was freezing this morning. You don't notice it under the thick blankets, but boy, it's summer's gone so fast already. And see, I'm trying to look at the right. I thought I had it magnified, and it's coming and going, but so far everything's quiet. Sister Sherry. Yes, she does have a beautiful heart, and I hope that the Lord has blessed her with a positive test today that shows no problems. I mean, positive as far as there's a problem, but hope everything is clear and she can move forward and not have to stress over her heart, so she can spend more time with her children and more positive light instead of worrying. And of course, we have to pray for Julianne. She has the same heart. She has heart problems that are going to be. She's be undergoing misery and worries, so she's not suffering from any type of pain right now from her heart. And Julianne does have a big heart, like Sherry and everybody else out here on from Lisa's and a lot of good people out here on YouTube that are positive, and I'm very grateful that Dave has joined our family and continues to himself get better as he rests in his bed rest. And
okay, we know where Julianne is from.
Yeah, Maria's going to be from Florida. She's currently from New Jersey. Jean, any doesn't have to be Pacific. So just to get to know you a little better, and maybe people say where they're from. I'm not even sure where Dave is from, and I've talked to Dave for a while now on individual. We spend a lot of time in so many different places. There's going to be some people saying things. Best love everyone and support you. Gene, you're always right there for us, and we appreciate it. And poor Maria's got 2 more months. I don't look forward to packing up and moving myself, but we're kind of in limbo right now with owner that's not. West Virginia is very beautiful, almost heaven, they say, and so we're in limbo, not knowing if our building's going to be condemned because of a roof problems. The owner is from New York City. Won't. I don't think many people have that much laying around.
But then we hear that it's sold.
So yeah, we hear that the building's sold. So we might have a owner that will invest in make things more modern and get rid of the codes violations. You would think you would keep your roof patched, and you don't want water damage throughout your building. So Dave knows about that. Flipping those homes. A roof costs a lot of money. About 15 grand minimum for a residential. Born and raised, wow. Because my mom and dad were getting elderly and just wanted to be here when things happened. I was here for my dad's passing, and like I say, my mom's 83. And that's a blessing that she's continued to move forward. My dad died in January 1st of 2012. What a New Year's present. But people that pass are in a better place. No worries, no cares. And nice to be an angel someday and not have to go through the trials and tribulations of living. You work so hard to pay all your bills, and then when it's all over, you wore yourself out, and time to move up to visit the Lord. And Maria, are you originally from? Sure, you know what I mean, not the island or in America where you're born. Our building superintendent is Puerto Rican himself, so he learned a lot about the other customs, and he has family in PR and worried when we had the storms, like you worried about your mom and your relatives over there.
And he was telling me about an island off of the main island that has big.
I'm not sure they hear you. What are you saying? Go ahead,
like
Crystal.
They're like dragons, but they're not dragons. I don't know what they're called.
Okay.
He said he took his wife there. She got scared.
What do you mean dragons?
Well, like the picture that Esteban sent me.
Crystal was saying there's an island in Puerto Rico, Maria, that had
another couple islands off. It's like in Hawaii. There's the main island.
Right, but they have statues and stuff?
What am I trying to say? Like the picture that Esteban sent me.
I don't know. I think you've been sniffing too much of my happy smoke.
No. I'll think of it.
Okay, here we go. Huntington was raised out of my childhood in a small country town. I think the country is the best place to be. The city is terrible. Concrete jungle. No greenery. You have to go to a park to enjoy the outdoors. Right outside our front door is 4-lane road. So, and that's inside the city. It's almost like a highway, 4 lanes. And they're looking out for you. The Lord is looking out for you. And if if you have any family in heaven, like they were looking out for you too, wanting the best for you. Like they say, life is so short, you got to enjoy it while you can. I didn't think that children would grow up so fast. I don't remember growing up so fast. I was always hoping that I would get older. Now I wish I was younger. I mean, you wish you were older when you're younger, and now you wish you're younger when you're older. It's kind of in the wintertime, you wish it was summer, and in the summer, you wish it was winter because it's too hot. There's never a equal or happy medium. Yes, Maria's been in all our life's pleasures, uh, having a family and a husband that loves you, and enjoying the bountiful fruits and vegetables that the earth bears. Uh, Even though the grocery store, they want you to eat healthy, and the most expensive stuff is fruits and vegetables. So how can a person eat healthy unless you're growing your own stuff? Yes, do it for your family, Maria. Your family, your children, and your husband need you more than you realize. And without you, they wouldn't be the same, and it would just be a domino effect. And that's the terrible part of losing someone, because you don't realize how much you're missing them until you lose them. So just think of your family and think of the love that they have for you and they want from you. And your child is in a better place, and you will reunite um, as you move forward to heaven, and your whole family will reunite. Um, and just try to be positive, because your family really needs you, and you wouldn't want that domino effect to affect your children, to affect your husband, your mom, and any other family members would definitely be devastated. So try to move forward, Maria, even though it's difficult. You have our prayers that you're guided and directed into the right direction. And yeah, there's a lot of, well, Dave's might be taking some medication, but Dave is in our prayers and in our heart. And we know that he popped out and showed his love, and that's very much appreciative. And it's quiet right now. A lot of people are doing things, so um, and I understand. So we're just trying to try to see if the 7 o'clock hour works, and with the winter coming on and school starting, I know everybody's schedule is tossy turvy. So being retired, I can come out at any time that makes it convenient for everybody. And like I say, leave your message down below. Make a comment after the show if the 7 o'clock hour is not suitable, and we'll try to come along. Yeah, Dave, I know I've seen that before and from you, and it breaks my heart that you refuse to take medication. I know you've been misled before, and don't trust doctors or medication, but just think of your family that needs and cares, and don't trust doctors or medication, but just think of your family that needs and cares for you also, Dave. So try to do what's right for yourself. Don't give up. Welcome, Christy. So nice to see you. And I see you were out many times today. I stopped by once or twice, but I didn't really say much. That one game with the 18 at the end, and then you changed it up in the afternoon. But I have my eyes open, believe me. And now I'm meeting so many new people out here. I can hardly keep up with the messages and the new subscribers that I've been receiving. It's overwhelming, the love and support from the internet world. I'm very grateful that things are going forward for me, and meeting a lot of nice wonderful, positive people that support. You have to be there for the person. You can't just subscribe and go away. Um, but a lot of people do that just to get their numbers. So, but I go back, I look at videos, I try to give some time and show that I do care, that they're part of my family. I want to be part, see what they have to offer. And I've seen so many wonderful videos in the last few days, and I have so many more that I need to be watching. So I apologize if I'm not watching your site or not out there leaving a comment. But I do come by, and Dave wants to be my friend on Facebook, and I haven't even been out on Facebook for quite a while. So, but I am working on that, Dave. I assure you, I'll get out there and respond. Uh, Even though I have 24 hours in a day, sometimes it seems like you need 48 to do everything that you really want to do. And I don't know if in your area, if you use Uber Eats. I'm not doing this as a sponsor for. If you order from McDonald's, they have what do they call that stuff, Crystal? There's a box you can click. It's kind of a gimmick, but T-shirts and different branded items. So it's kind of a bonus for ordering. They keep plugging my email box with their ads, so they want me to spend more money. But Mama's been cooking real good lately, so I'm trying to stay away from the ordering too much out. Uh, Unless Christy cooks up some more grub, then we'll be able to do it. And also today, Christy, on your site, I seen about the sardine challenge. That's one I'm going to be looking at here in a little bit. I know a couple nights ago I was talking about when you did the clam challenge, clam juice. I told Crystal, I said, well, I'm going to up it up. I'll get 5 cans of sardines and I'll make a sardine milkshake. But you already went and did the sardine, ate the sardines. I don't want to. I don't want the ending or anything. But did you eat the sardines? I thought that was cute. Here I showed Crystal. I said, "Look, I was talking about them sardines," and Christy already beat me to the punch. Your daughter did the challenge. Okay, she got a. I think they're cut off at the head though. So many people like them though, so I'm not saying anything negative. That they're to me they're not on my list. What was?
Her husband just got home after leaving at 5:30 in the morning. They live in the Houston area, and it was hard for him to find a route home.
Wow! Oh, the flooding, right?
The flooding,
Yes, yes, flooding. Yes, I did see that on TV. You guys are experiencing quite a lot of flooding, tropical storm.
Yeah.
That is crazy. But keep them cattle safe so we have some steaks and ground beef and all that. Don't the price of beef don't go up. Keep them. What's that? No, I didn't mean it that way. You know what I mean? The water. I mean, we've had flooding and lost cattle. So, but no, I love my steak. So you got to take care of those. Take care of the cattle so they don't die. And Houston is oil. Crystal said, "Okay." Well, I think they have farms, cattle ranches all over Texas. But the Houston proper is oil. So anyway, you guys, if you get a chance, stop by Christie's Gaming. And she says her daughter did the sardine challenge. A video or two before it or after it, Christy. It's almost been 6 days now that she did she drank some clam juice. So that's kind of funny. And yeah, I'm glad Lane got home also. That's very frustrating. And it reminds me of when I was in Seattle, coming from maybe a 20-minute drive turned into over 3 hours in the snow. I went through, lucky I had a saddle tank on my truck. I went through where you're at, you're going to experience some type of Mother Nature's devastation. And but prayers go out to people in Texas right now that are experiencing the flooding. Uh, Flooding in something you can't take lightly. I've seen it myself. When I lived in the Seattle area, I've seen many communities devastated, destroyed. So, water is very, just like fire, is very devastating. So, I'm grateful that Christy's husband made it back safe, even though it was very frustrating. And I hope his job interviews become positive. We pray that Lane gets the welding job that he worked so hard at school to learn. And I'm very proud of Christy and Lane, young couple, doing the right thing and raising or raising a family and doing.
It's not your internet. It's got to be YouTube. It took.
Yeah, Christy, YouTube has gone wacko tonight. I couldn't even get on. You're getting a lot of buffering today. Exactly. That's what I said in the beginning when I started. I had to restart my computer a couple of times, thinking that it might have been the computer.
No,
It's I think it's either YouTube or the internet itself. Uh, but everybody has different internet providers, so I think it's YouTube that's whacking. And I apologize to anybody out here if you're buffering or I lose you. A lot of times I don't look over to the right, as I said in the past, but I'm trying very hard right now to read your messages and not be rude. So, and
at first I thought it was our internet, but no.
yeah, no, I think it's YouTube itself. Internet is working fine. I can turn the music on and it'll play
Exactly.
just fine and do a lot of stuff. Works fine.
All
But
my emails.
we're gonna have that experience every now and then. So like I said, apologies if things are buffering or acting up on you folks. And I appreciate everybody being out here tonight and showing the love. Must be a lot going on. We only have about 4 people out here right now, and that's okay.
Probably the
Like you say, a lot of people are having a hard time getting on. I think right now I'm going to give it about maybe another 10 minutes and call it an early night. And I'm going to get my order into McDonald's so I can get some of that free stuff. Ain't nothing like getting a freebie every now and then.
you can't have any more children.
Maybe I'll get a. Who's that?
Christy can't have any more children.
Oh, sorry, Christy. That's um, just give the love to the children that you do have or child that you have, and love your nieces and nephews, and things will be fine. And I'm so sorry that um, that's okay. I say Lane doesn't have any kids. Mine are from ex.
Yeah.
Can't have any more. That's okay, Christy. That you were blessed. So and it's nice that Lane has the love for your child that's not his. I'm sure he uh, looks at her as if it was his child. So that's awesome. I mean, Crystal gave my children the same love as a mother would give. So she's been a wonderful stepmother to my children. She's a wonderful mother to her children and grandchildren, now great grandchildren. So,
I'm not old enough.
but about 7:45, we'll call it an end and wait for. Hopefully, we'll hear from. Uh, Lost for words here, Lisa, and but a lot of things going on today. She might not be able to get on either, but we'll we'll hook up again here in a little bit and continue our quest for new friends and some exciting talk nights. Uh, I'll try to come up with some better and more fun things to talk about as time goes on. I'm still in the shy mode, so to say, trying to come out of my shell that I've been building around me for a little bit. But as I watch a lot of you guys' videos, I get ideas and get inspiration, and it makes me want to get out here and enjoy the fun that AGP had when he was out, either on Twitch or doing the videos with
Hey,
Michael and his family.
the
So, what's that, Crystal? She keeps interrupting.
tomorrow is ZV ZXV's
ZXV's
birthday,
birthday. Yeah, Crystal just watched. She got introduced to one of his shows today,
and I
Arthur and a Half, and he really, like I say, I got the biggest chuckle out of him when he was in Christie's doing the chat with others, and I forgot what that thing is called,
the
but
panel
what's that?
the panel.
The panel, yeah. But uh, what did you think of him, Crystal? Did you think he was a
He's
character?
he's cute.
I
I
try to
think
give.
I think I would
Oh my God, he was funny.
I think I would
Oh,
talk him with Angie as
you know,
well.
it's so nice to be able to laugh and to smile and to just have good vibes from people, and that was about as fun of a time. I think those type chats are really fun when you have more than one person doing different things, and that's something you got to do more often, Christy, because I definitely will be there watching. I enjoyed Stephanie and
Oh, oh,
ZXV. He was he is still a character,
yes,
and
Gene.
I
Okay,
recommend anybody else that don't hasn't watched ZXV's site to go out there. He's a one character and a half. For 11, he's very intelligent, very witty, and he's going to make it far in the world with his
Gene wants to
positive
know, do you like
attitude.
sweet potato pie?
Sweet potato pie, I love just like pumpkin pie. When my dad used to take me, he was a bartender in, I don't know how to say this without sounding bad, but it was mostly a black community. And I stayed in there. He was a bartender, and I used to play the shuffleboard games when I was a kid. And people would come in and sell sweet potato pies right off the street. And I look forward to when those folks come by. It was the best sweet potato pie I've ever had.
Oh,
And I love pumpkin pie. It reminds me of pumpkin pie, but it's an entirely different flavor and taste. And yes, yes, I love any kind of pie, actually. Um, I'm not too fond of rhubarb.
that's
Sweet potato
delicious.
pie is more than delicious. Oh, she's eating a piece right now.
Yes.
I wish I could. I'm going to get one of them computers where you can just, like the bank has that little tube that goes up. You're going to send some pie through the tube. That would be cool. Pumpkin pie. This is the season. This is the season, Gene. It sure is. And that is awesome to have pumpkin pie and all the different pies for the holidays. I even like
Dave has
mincemeat pie.
Dave has a shuffleboard slab in his side yard.
Really?
Wow. I never learned how to do
Wow.
that.
I hope the weather hasn't affected it. That's a pretty valuable piece of thing. The shuffleboard that I played was it was a shuffleboard, but it had the pins, the bowling pins, and it was a bowling game. But you shot the shuffleboard. When I was in the boys' club, we had all kinds of bumper pool and uh, what is that hockey thing, Crystal? Chris,
Air hockey.
no, with the bumper hockey or whatever it is. One's on one side, one's on the other.
Oh, yeah, that's air hockey.
No, air hockey's with air.
I don't know.
That's what you get when you get old. You forget all the different things. I'm trying to think that it's got the men and the
Oh,
rods,
um,
and you're trying to get the puck into the thing.
yeah.
Foosball, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dave knows. Dave knows. He got the shuffleboard, so he knows the games. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks,
I used to
Christy.
play foosball all the time.
Yeah, I never got the. I like to play, but I never got the hang of that foosball thing. coordination on my hands must not be too good. I can't even play video games, and I still peck on the typewriter. All these years I've been playing around with a typewriter, and I can't even. I still have to hunt and peck. I know where the keys are. I can almost do it blindfolded, but it's still the hunt and peck method. My children just go right on it and go right to town. That's something else. So, are you done for the night, Christy? Or are you thinking about getting out there? No, you go to bed about 10, so you might get out there again.
Well,
Yeah, eat it for Christy. She loves. She must love that pie also, sweet potato. And
since her husband just got home, they probably
yeah, he's probably trying to get dinner and stuff right now. He's missed his dinner hour. She'll be tempted to eat it. Yeah. Like I say, Dean, I'm getting that tube from the bank. I'm gonna have one of these computers built that can go right to your home, right to your kitchen, and you just put that little plate in there, and I'll return it. I'll even use my own fork. Oh, that would be so nice if we had that. You never know nowadays. I mean, the technology that comes out, they almost have everything you need. Oh my God, you can order. You got Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash, and they're all fighting for your business. So you don't even have to go out to the restaurants anymore. But I think it's more fun to go out and eat than to eat at home in a plastic box or paper bag or whatever they put the garbage in. But it is fast and convenient. So, yes, I love the fall, Gene. The colors are coming pretty soon. Mm-hmm. It's starting to change up here in upstate New York, the Adirondacks and all around the Great Lakes and all the lakes. The color is beautiful. They do a lot of tourists. Tourists are addicted to those type of things. But it is very beautiful. It's also beautiful when it turns green again after winter. But our friend Maria don't have to worry. She's going to Florida, so she'll be comfortable all the time. But she's susceptible to them hurricanes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to give and take. So anyway, folks, I think I'm gonna and I look forward to. It's just telling me my channel is now live. I just got a notification for my own channel, and I've been on for about 45 minutes now, and I just got a notification. So that's probably why we haven't seen many people out here tonight. But and I apologize that we don't have many people to interact with right now, but I'm trying to grow. So please try to tell your friends if they're interested to come out and join us. I don't know if I'm entertaining or not, but maybe I'll watch more AGP and try to be crazy. Platinum said I'm what do you call me? A tame AGP. So I like to be tame. I don't like to be crazy, but I know AGP had a anger issue, and Michael took advantage of it, but it worked out better, and both of them enjoyed the fruits of both of their labors by becoming millionaires and getting their homes and the things that they didn't have when they were growing up. And AGP was working hard to support them and doing selling hot dogs and boiled peanuts and whatever he could to make sure the children had a roof over their head and food to eat and clothes to wear. So Dave, I'm so very grateful that you stopped out, and please reconsider what you said about the medication. It's not my business. It's only my business to care about you as a person, as a friend that I have love for. I want the best for you and your family. And if something did happen to you, you would be missed. I know in the internet community, the YouTube community, and you would be missed by myself, Crystal. And I know a lot of people out here love the interactions that you have with all our sites. So, Dave, you're a wonderful person. Please think about what you said about not taking medication. for your own good and for your family's good. But that again is not my business. It's only my business to care for you. So, Gene, I appreciate you stopping out and that you're getting better. And you're a new moderator now since I got that pump. I got that. You tempted me with that sweet potato pie. I'm very easily tempted, so maybe that can happen. See, what goes around comes around. Make that pie, sweetheart. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, folks, I'm sorry to ramble on. I just get to going, and sometimes you can never stop. But Gene, we love you, and we're very grateful you're back out in Lisa's and my site. And even though you weren't apologized to, Gene, properly, I think it was a big misunderstanding on all our parts because of all the commotion that was happening. Lisa loves you very much, like we all do. So I'm very grateful that you took the time to come back. And we look forward to seeing you again as everybody else. Remember to stop out at Christie's Gaming and Grubbing. Watch some funny videos of the clam juice challenge, the sardine challenge with her daughter. And she has wonderful things going out during the day if you like watching gaming. So anyway, folks, I'm very grateful for everybody stopping by. I look forward to seeing everybody again here tomorrow and every night at 7, Lord willing. So God bless everybody and have a wonderful evening. And just be nice to your friends and your neighbors. Thank you and God bless.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, folks.